Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to NHL 17 franchise mode with your Los Angeles Kings. Yes, we are back here again, and we took a first round exit last episode in the playoffs to the San Jose Sharks. In 7 games, we pulled it to a game 7, but unfortunately, a 5-on-3 power play for us. Matt Nieto decides he wants to take the series under his control, so we lost in the first round, but considering the team that we had, I wasn't really surprised with that. Now, we finished last episode by getting to the draft. We're ready to draft this episode and do all of the offseason stuff this episode, but we're ready to do the draft, as I just said. But the best thing that we did last episode was we traded Dustin Brown and a third-round pick from next season, or from next year, while retaining $2 million of Dustin Brown's contract in exchange for Radim Verbata. They're both 84 rated right wingers. We get rid of Dustin Brown's awful contract, only have to retain about a third of it. So that's fine. I mean, considering the contract that he had, we would have needed a bloody miracle to not retain any of that salary. So now, I said at the end of last episode, I wanted to start this one by trading away Marian Gaborik. We've got Tyler Toffoli there. We don't need him. We don't need Marian Gaborik. So we need to find a team with loads of salary cap. The Anaheim Ducks have loads of salary cap, as do the Arizona Coyotes. The Buffalo Sabres. Let's see if we can trade Marian Gaborik over to the Buffalo Sabres. So who are the players they are giving away? Brian Gionta. Well, that doesn't help. Who are the left wingers they are giving away? They've got Carrier. They've got Foligno. 82 at 25. Matt Moulson. Oh, I wouldn't go for Matt Moulson. Larson, 81 at 24. Delorier, 81 at 26. Okay, so what if we could get Foligno and Larson maybe. Get these two, like, depth wingers maybe for Marian Gaborik. That could be an interesting idea, because I think we still win in the value. Yeah, so we win in the value, but in order to get rid of this contract, we're going to have to give some stuff away. So we could get 2 depth wingers that could actually help out the team quite a lot. So if we get these 2, so this is the trade we're going to go for. Marian Gaborik for Marcus Foligno and Johan Larsson. It is Johan Larsson, right? Let's just have a look. It is Johan Larsson. See, I know what I'm talking about. They're both potential top 9 forwards, so we could see them on the roster this year. We don't know. So Gaborik, with his almost $5 million contract a year for the next 5 years, for a $2.2 million contract and a $0.8 million contract. Will this go through? Yes, it will. Thank you. So, we now have almost $13 million of salary cap space. I am very happy with that. I don't care that Marian Gaborik's gone. We've got Tanner Pearson, who can play an 85 rated left winger. We've now got loads of money to go and get somebody in the free agency. So, but first, we begin with the draft. Let's see where we draft. We're not going to be able to get Nolan Patrick or anything, which kind of sucks. So I assume we pick pick 16. Okay, so we're pick number 16. I'm not really interested in trading up for any picks. We'll take a look at the top drafted players, though, because that'll be fun. So, of course... Oh, Nolan Patrick did not go first. Nolan Patrick went 4th? Wow! Winnipeg, you got a fucking steal there, lads. Comtois went first. Bradford... Wow, Rangers, you made a shit pick there. A high top 9 forward when you could have had medium elites. Lads, what are you doing? What are you doing? Right. Let us make our 16th overall pick. So, we've got to use the combination of their draft projection and the potential that we've scouted for them. So, if we go to potential, and then we can look at the projected over the right-hand side. So, top 9 forward looks like it's the highest thing at the moment, and he's meant to go in the 4th round. Oh, bloody hell, this first round is awful then. Jesus! So the only guy that looks like can go is a right winger, Milo Orlet. He's a first round pick. He's a playmaker, right wing playmaker. His league interest is high. Let's just check. Oh wait, no, it's not scouted players. All leagues. Because if he's a 4th round pick, we've got to save him until the 3rd round. We'll pick him up in the 3rd. Just take a look at the goalies as well. AHL starters. Okay, so we'll have to go for this guy. Yes, because he's a 1st round pick. We might be able to get Anderson in the 2nd round as well. So, Orlet, we are picking you, sir. He is a medium top 9 forward. Not the best pick there, me. Right, so, let's go. Oh, wow. Has Marian Gaborik now been traded to Nashville? Oh, my God. Bloody hell, Buffalo shifted in quick, didn't they? Nice. Right, so we are in the second round, I believe. Yes, we are. It's the 46th overall pick. So let's take a look again, shall we? We've got him in the fourth round. So Larson's... the second round guy's already gone. So centre playmaker, high league interest. He is a third round pick. We'll go for him then. High bottom six forward. It says he's a medium top nine forward. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Considering the other one was a medium bottom six forward, we have potential for this guy to grow a little bit bigger. That'd be nice. Right, round 3. Let's see if we can pick up that high top six forward in the fourth round. It's very interesting how he... It might just be that we've scouted him wrong or something. It depends where he comes from, I guess, how many times we've scouted him. He's Canadian, and he's from the WHL, and we've scouted him 3 times, so we may as well give it a try. Why not? Why not? Let's pick Lind. Here you go. And he is a low top 6 forward. Okay, so he may not be a top 6 forward, but there's still the potential that he is a top 6 forward. It's low, so it doesn't matter. Right, so pick number 4. I'm kind of just blitzing through this draft, because this draft doesn't seem to be very deep at all. I mean, when you're halfway through the first round, and then immediately the picks are, like, bottom 6 forwards, you're kind of like, oh, okay. Right, I'll go for this Kuhlman guy. Apparently he's meant to be high. Oh, a medium top 9 forward. That's a bit of a steal in the fourth round there for Kuhlman. And we get another fourth round pick. Oh, sweet. Okay. God, just picks galore here today, isn't it? I mean, this is what we need to do. We need to grow this team through the draft and through the free agency. We've got a solid core there in Los Angeles, but we're missing the extra pieces. So, Kreider's meant to be a bottom 6 forward, but he is a 6th round pick. We'll pick him up because everybody else is AHL top 6. He's a low top 9 forward. I'll take it. It's not too bad. It's better than the other 2 that went before him, so I can't complain. And then round 5, I think we'll sim the rest of the draft. So we'll sim the rest of the draft. Fringe starter was the last pick made. So Milot, Wallet, Kavasha, Lind, Kuhlman, Kreider, De Jong, Schmitz, and Mistel are the picks that we made. Awesome. So now we go to the contract phase, to the re-sign phase. We're going to probably have to sign a load of people. But we're going to stick with the whole 85% of the contracts, roughly. Tyler Toffoli needs a contract. That is one of the reasons I wanted to get rid of Brown and Gaborik, because we've got some of these young guys that are due their contracts. So if we go position by position, and we go overall first. So our 2 centre positions are fine. Now, Nick Shaw, he's 81 at 24. I would like to offer him a contract. A 1-year contract, 2-way. You know what? That's awesome. Thanks, Nick Shaw. Andreoff, 80 at 26. I wouldn't mind giving him another contract. He wants a 1-way contract. We'll go for 1 million. If he doesn't accept 1 million, then see you later, mate. Kubalik, he is 73 at 21. We'll offer him a 2-way contract. We won't. So Kuhlman's 68 at 19. That's pretty decent, actually. And then Kavasha's 61 at 18. So they're both medium top 9 forwards. And, I mean, Kuhlman's a year older, so... So, the main one for there is re-signing Nick Shaw, but I wouldn't mind a better one. Right, Tanner Pearson, you definitely need a new contract, mate. So he wants 3.9 million. Okay, so if he wants 3.9 million, if we go 3.9 divided by 100 times 85. I'm using a calculator, so 3.315. So we go 3.350 for 3 years. Yep, I'm happy with that. Yeah, there you go, Tanner Pearson. Hopefully you resign. So these Foligno's a guy that recently joined the team. He wants 1,900, 1.9 million. I'm not sure I'll do that. I'd rather do it for 1.650 million. Save any money where we can, folks. Dwight King is very much not happy, so I might let him go. That means if Dwight King goes, then Foligno can take his place, you know. Boyd Gordon, yes, I would like to re-sign you, actually. You're a solid centre guy. Do you $1 million for 2 years. There you go, mate. Larson, 80 at 24 years old. We'll go 1 million for 2 years. I think that's fair. Michael Lata, 1 million for 2 years. Yep, I can do that. So we're getting these low-risk, high-reward contracts. Merch, he's 81 at 24 years old. And he wants 1.795. Interesting. Oh, shit, whoops. 1.795 divided by 100 times 85. That didn't work at all. Right, 1.795 divided by 100 times 85. 1.52. So we go 1.550. Some of these guys may see AHL time, but we're signing the majority of these wingers back. These guys are restricted free agents. 71, 25, 69 at 24. I'm not really that interested in re-signing those guys. 76 at 28. Yeah, we'll re-sign this guy. I think that's fair enough. Mueller. Bissonnette. Nah, 74 at 32. Mistel is 68 at 21. Okay, interesting. Right wingers. Now this is where Tyler Toffoli needs his contract. He wants 6.175. Okay, so 6.175 divided by 100 times 85. 5.2. We could get him for about 5. Okay, so we'll do a 5-year contract. So we want $6.3 million. So 6.3 divided by 100 times 85 is 5.355. So if we go 5.5 million, if we could sign him to a 5-year contract till he's 30, of $5.5 million, I'd be quite happy with that, actually. Yeah, because that's almost $1 million shaved off. Right, Radim Verbata. Yes, I would like to re-sign you. He wants 3.775 million. You're not going to get that, mate. You are not getting that much money. 3.775 divided by 100 times 85. He signed for bloody $1 million last year. You're getting $1 million, mate. I'm gonna try and sign you to $1 million. If not, I'll see you later. I can always maybe get another 84 rated right winger. You know. You took $1 million last year. That's what you're getting this year. Teddy Purcell, you actually had a decent season, but he wants the same amount as well. So 3.750 divided by 100 times 85. 3.1875, so 3.2. Because Teddy Purcell actually produced for us relatively well last season, so I'm happy to give him that pay increase. 72 at 23 years old, sure, okay, we'll give you a 2-way contract there, mate. Kreider 65 at 20, and Lind 57 at 18. And Wallet 56 at 18. So they've both got time to grow. In terms of our defensive core, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our main defensive core is all right. Oh, Forbort might come up this year, which would be pretty cool. Green, I'm probably not going to re-sign him after the season. Depends how well he stays. McNabb will probably get a contract at the end of next season. Trotman, okay, we'll re-sign Trotman because he's a solid 7th defenseman. Gravel, yes, we need to re-sign him. He's 78 at 25 years old. Gilbert, I'm happy to let you walk. 74 at 28, happy to let you walk as well. 70 at 23, we'll keep you, McDermott. 65 at 20, nah, you're alright, thanks, mate. Clegg, 61 at 19, so we need to keep a close eye on him. De Jong, 61 at 19 as well. Schmidt, 61 at 20. And Friend, 59 at 19, okay. Then goalies, we have Ramo. I would like to re-sign Ramo, actually. Ramo is actually pretty decent for us. So if we go 1 million again for a year, Ramo, please. Thank you. Abudai, you can go. McCollum, 76 at 27, you can go as well. So we'll have, what, 4 goalies? Actually, we'll sign McCollum. We'll sign McCollum to a 2-year contract. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, sweet. So let's try that, shall we? We'll advance a day, see who signs with us. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, wait, no, I didn't advance a day, did I? Bloody hell. So yeah, this might be a longer episode. Who knows? Right. Oh, seeing some trades. Luongo's gone to the Washington Capitals. Bloody hell. And Camilleri's gone to the Lightning. You see it all here, folks. Right, let's have a look. So who's re-signed with us? Foligno has signed with us. Awesome. Larson has signed. So both the Buffalo boys have signed with us. Trotman's back. Nick Shaw's back. Pearson has signed. Good. Teddy Purcell's back. McCollum's back. Larter's back. Andreoff has rejected his offer. You've not offered me the money that I feel I'm worth. Okay. Toffoli's back, which is awesome. Boyd Gordon's back. Yeah. Your offer was not enough to entice me to come back to your franchise. Olga, McDermott, Gravel, Mersch, Ramo. Okay, your money was not enough. Fair enough. Right, so we can re-sign Ramo again, I think. If we get Ramo at 1.1 million, I mean, that extra 100,000 obviously means quite a lot to him. So we've got $7 million of cap space. So we've actually got some money to spend. So it was Ramo was the first one, wasn't he? So Ramo, if we go $1.1 million for a year, there you go. You can stop whinging now, mate. And the other one was Verbata, because he's 84 at 36 years old. So he wanted 3.3. I don't want to give him that much though. I'll give him 2 million. I'll offer 2 million, see how that goes. Because I really don't want to give him any more than that, because then we'll only have about $4 million worth of cap space. I've either got to make the choice, I let Verbata walk to free agency, where I still have a chance to pick him up. Yeah, I think we'll let him walk to free agency. I think that's fair enough. So if we sim to free agency and see what's about, we don't need a starting goaltender, which is great. So Andreoff, yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with Andreoff not really coming back. I want to see what's available. So if we just double check what our roster's like, we want to sign free agents definitely. Let's just take a look at our roster. Can we look at? Well, that's progress reports. We don't really want that. Which one was it? It's managed contracts, isn't it? So we go to this one and we go view contracts. Just want to take a look at each position again and take a look, see what's going on. So if we go to centres, so the only centres we've got 93, 90, and 81. Within the system, the best being 77 with Nick Dowd. Or Endowed. So, if we could get an 85 rated centre, that would help out tremendously with our centre core. Left wingers, we've got 84, 81, 81, 80. Actually, Gordon's going to be playing a centre this year, so we've got an 80 on that side. Larson might play this year. Okay, so we could do with a legitimate left winger. Right wingers, 87, 83, 83, 81. I'm actually quite happy with that. It's not the best, it's not the worst. Can't really complain too much. Defenseman, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Marichan's the only guy that I'm kind of like, but Fulbort can come up and Trotman can come up, so that'll be fine. Defense we're okay with, I think. And then goaltending, we're fine. So, it's getting ourselves a mid-80s centre and getting ourselves a legitimate first-line winger, which I don't think we have enough money to do both. I think we only have about $4 million. Well, no, we have about $7 million. $7.7 million worth of cap space. Okay, so we could get some... No, we don't need TJ Oshie. Tyler Johnson is an 87 rated centre. We don't need that. Martin Hansel, on the other hand, would be a perfect pickup. 84 rated. He's a third-line centre, so that would be perfect. And then we need a left winger, Brad Marchand, but he wants $7 million, which I can't do. But we can get somebody like Sean Bergenheim, but then again, that's the same situation as Marin Gabrick last year. I don't really want Marchand on my team, though, because he's a rat. So, we could go TJ Oshie. Nah, it's too much money. If we went for somebody like Yuri Hudler, that'd be $4 million. And then, but Hansel wants more than $4 million. Let's just keep looking down here. Evgeny Medvedev, Eric Howler. He's an 83 rated centre, and he wants $3 million though. B Boyle. Who the hell's B Boyle? Brian Boyle, 83 rated centre. He wants less than $2 million though, so he's a third line forward as well. That actually wouldn't be a bad pickup. I'm actually considering that. So if we went for somebody like Brian Boyle, we'd still have about $5 million of cap space left, and with that $5 million, we could maybe sign somebody like Yuri Hudler or something like that. If we signed Yuri Hudler, then we've got an 85 rated right winger. Our right winger core will be much better. However, the only problem is we don't have a very good left winger core. That would be the issue. That would be our Achilles heel for this year. But we could maybe pick up somebody like Sean Bergenheim instead. He's less money. He still wants 2 years, and he's the same age though. So it's kind of saying $500,000. So, although Hansel would be a nice pickup, but he's 30, and Brian Boyle only wants a 2-year contract. So we'll only have him till he's 34. You know what? We're going to go for Brian Boyle. We'll give him a $2 million contract for 2 years. I think that's fair. So, Brian Boyle, we might see you on the team soon. No problem. Toulouse on the left wing. We don't really want an 82 rated left winger, though, do we? Milan McCulloch, not giving him that much money for an 83 rated guy. 84 on the other hand, now we're talking. So, Verbata has gone up to 4.2 million. I might see if he holds out until the season starts and maybe get him on the cheap again. That would be awesome if he does. So, we could afford Hansel, but I don't really want Hansel now. Because I'm thinking about having Boyd Gordon as our fourth line centre, just because of those face-offs. So we've got about $5.740 million left of cap space. So we could, if we just take a look at who we could afford. We can't afford the 92 rated Brett Burns, which would be fucking awesome, but we can't. We can't afford TJ Oshie. We could afford Kyle Olsner, but we don't want anything on defence. We can't afford Brad Marchand. We can afford Yuri Hudler. Are there two, lower guys we could go for instead? Because this just might help out. 2.5. Evgeny Medvedev, 83 rated defenseman. That could really solidify our defensive core there. He's 34 though, so I'm not sure. Andre Mazzaros, he's a pretty solid depth pickup. Yuri Tolusti, 82 rated left winger at 29 years old, so maybe. Bonino might be a nice choice, but he costs too much money. Johnny O'Doyle, really got a problem here, because the problem is, I could either go for one of these big guys and splash out, but I could only go for somebody like Karl Olsner, Wisniewski, Hudler, Campbell, Vabada, Hansel, Weidman, Bergenheim. I'm thinking Bergenheim. So if we've got an 84 and 85, but this guy is only on a 2-year contract for like 1.5 million less than Marian Gaborik. But Marian Gaborik is known to score more goals than Sean Bergenheim. But he's not known to score more goals than Yuri Hudler. So, okay, we're going to go for Yuri Hudler. We'll go for Yuri Hudler. We're offering him 4,000. Wow, New Jersey and Toronto are interested in Yuri Hudler. So we'll go 4,000 for 4 years. Ooh, 4 years. Hang on a second there, mate. We're going Bergenheim. I do not want to commit 4,000 for 4 years for a guy that's getting older and older by the minute. So we'll offer 3.5 million for 2 years for Sean Bergenheim. We'll advance a few days, see what's going on, and then see if we can pick up some prospects with the extra money we have. So if we just go the next 2 days, because if we're meant to be a champion caliber team, we should be up against the cap, getting those big players. So we'll just advance a few more days. Brian Boyle has accepted our contract offer, as has Sean Bergenheim. Awesome. Right, perfect. So we've got 2 depth players on the roster. We've got $3 million left of salary cap, which is awesome. Just under $4 million. We could get somebody like Eric Howler if we wanted to. We could get somebody like Dennis Weidman if we wanted to. That could be a pretty decent pickup. We could still get Yuri Hudler if we wanted to, potentially. There's 5 teams interested in him, in fairness. But I think we'd lose out on that. So let's just go to potential. So Eric Jelena. Josh Juris, 80 at 26 years old. He's a depth forward. I think we'll give him a contract. Sure. We'll give you that then, mate. Vejdemo, 71-21. Piri, 75 at 26. Jelena. Grimaldi, 78 at 24. He's still got room to grow, so we'll give him a contract, I think. I think I've got a... Oh, no, I don't... He's a restricted free agent, but because his contract offer is so low, I don't think they'll get much for him. 78 at 20, 80 at 26. But that's Andreoff. That's not really that big of an issue. Hamilton, 77, 83, that's Schuster. 78 at 26. Nah. Lander, no. 77-25, nah. So, if we go back to overall, that's the main thing, yeah. So, I'm just trying to think. We can't go for Hudler if Joris signs, can we? We'll have to see. We'll advance a few more days, see what's going on. So, if we continue... Right, Joris has accepted our contract offer and Grimaldi has accepted our offer, but... I think Florida need to match it, or whichever team he plays for. He used to play for Florida, I can't remember now. So $3.06 million left of salary cap space. So most of the big free agents have already gone. So if we go, we could get Medvedev, we could get Booth, 82 at 32 years old. That might be a decent pickup. Gagliardi, 82 at 29. But 4 teams are interested in him. 82 at 28. Is that Ben Smith? Oh, I don't know who that is. Stuart Wisniewski. No, he's too old. Mazzaros. No. Russell. These are all defensemen. Yuri Tolusti. I might actually sign Yuri Tolusti. Yeah, we'll sign Yuri Tolusti. Add a bit of depth on this team. You've got no other offers, so I'm giving you... Gonna go for $2 million. If not, we'll go up by $250,000 each time. So a $2 million contract for 3 years. Let's see if Tolusti signs. Because, I mean, nobody currently has any interest in him, like in terms of signing him. So I'm happy to give him a contract. But if he starts going, I deserve more than that, then hang on a second. There's a reason nobody's offered you a contract. Okay, so they've retained the services of Grimaldi for the coming year. Fair enough. That's fair enough. So, advance a day. Just keep advancing. Right, the offer's rejected. Haven't offered me the dollars based on my skills. Okay, we'll go 2.250. We'll go up to $2.5 million for Tolusti. If he doesn't sign, then that's your problem, mate. So, 2.250. We'll try. you've got to play a little bit hard to get with some of these free agents. Not the big ones. The big ones you've got to kind of be like, here, have your money. It's okay. Enjoy. But with somebody like Yuri Tlusty, he hasn't exactly seen the best side of the NHL recently, has he? So, okay. Right. We'll go 2.5 million. If you don't take that, then sorry, I'm not giving you a contract, mate. I mean, I've got to try and save as much cap space as I can. So, 2.5. It's as high as we're going, mate. Right. And if we get him at 2.5, then we've got just under 1.5 million left, which we could do to get somebody. We'll leave that cap space. $1.5 million of cap space gives us a little bit of room. Not too much room, but a little bit of room. So, let's keep going like so. And we'll see if Tlusty signs. If not, we'll just carry on to the next season, I think. Let's have a look. He accepted. Good. I think I can add a lot to a team that's destined for a good run in the playoffs. Well, you should have seen us last year, mate. Right, so I'm happy with those changes. Well, I mean, it would have been nice if we got an 80-something rated left, an 87 rated left winger, you know. But we kind of had to make do with what we had. So if we go up to the 5th of September, just to see what's going on, we'll look at the roster moves. We'll go through the preseason to the start of the year, and then we'll sort out the rosters, and then I'll open it up to you guys. What moves do you think we should make? I mean, yeah, also let me know about the moves that you think I made in this episode. Please feel free. I probably got them all wrong in your eyes. That's fair enough. Each to their own, you know. So, it's the 31st of August is when technically free agency ends. We could see if there's any diamonds in the rough, maybe, once we hit preseason or something, and once we've looked at our roster. If we look at our roster and see, oh, I'd like a depth player in this position that's held out past free agency, and if there's one sitting there, I can go, oh, I'll pick him up then. Because you never know. So some of these guys do slip through the cracks because they haven't got the offers that they've wanted. Then they realise, oh shit, these teams don't want to sign me to that contract. They stay there and go, oh. And then I go, here, have a $1 million contract. And they're like, oh, thanks, I'm so glad to be playing again. It's like, well, you could have played earlier and got a relatively decent contract, but instead you were a little bit greedy there. So, last year we went 42, 35, and 5. I'm hoping for a much better record this season. There has to be a much better record this season. Otherwise, our status of champion is going to drop, and we might have to relocate. Oh, God. Can you imagine if we relocated? That would be awful, wouldn't it? I haven't actually tried the relocation feature in this game yet, because I've been playing as teams that haven't really had a desire to relocate, so it's kind of like, oh, okay. Right, so we're going up to the 5th of September. I assume the preseason's starting now, because the World Cup of Hockey isn't on this year, is it? 97% of tickets have been sold for each of the areas. That's pretty snazzy, if you ask me. Right, so we go to the 20th of September then. Okay. Just depends when the preseason starts, I guess. Available funds bonus. I provided you with extra money for this upcoming season. Gave me $154,000. Thanks. I mean, it's not really much, but thanks. There's the preseason. Owner expectations. Let's look at our owner goals. Wants to win the Stanley Cup. They want us to get 30 home wins. Considering we play 41 games at home, that's going to be difficult. Sell 90% of available suites this year, and I'd like us to have at least 6 home playoff games. Okay, so he's really wanting this playoff push. Right, so we go to the 7th of October. We'll let the preseason go through. I'm not really that fussed about who's on the lineup for what in the preseason. Hopefully some of our players have grown over the off-season. Amateur scouts ready. We'll put him to the OHL for 6 weeks. OHL forwards, 6 weeks. There you go. 15% of the season right there. So, San Jose, there you go. Budget allocation, awesome. So, I'd like to... Arena operations, we need a lot of budget for this. If we go up to 3 million for that. Player salaries, we're under the targets, that's fine. Promotions and advertising, we'll put some more in advertising. We can get that up to 2.5, and then we'll add another 50,000 into arena operations. Because we need to go and repair everything, because everything's broken. Set promotion nights. Yep, we can set some promotion nights. Right, so promotion nights. First home game of the season. We won a t-shirt giveaway. There you go. Then we usually go for the same ones. Christmas. We got a few days after Christmas. We'll go a Drew Doughty bobblehead night. January. No, February Valentine's Day. We've got one before and after Valentine's Day, so that doesn't help. Last game of the season would be nice as well. Against the Edmonton Oilers, we'll have a Anze Kopitar bobblehead night. That will keep people coming towards the end of the season, regardless of how we're doing. And I think our first game against the San Jose Sharks, we need one as well. Don't see them there. San Jose. Ah, we've already got one. Ah, well, that makes sense then, doesn't it? San Jose Shark. Ooh, we could go. Go on against the Rangers because I'm a New York Rangers fan. So, Jonathan Quick bobblehead night, and I think that'll be it. Do we have enough money to afford anything else? Oh, we do. We have a scarf or a puck giveaway. We'll do that against San Jose. We'll do that against Anaheim this time. Scarf or puck giveaway. Puck giveaway. Pucks are better than scarves. Right, nice. Save and exit. There we go. Nice. So, keep trucking on, I guess. So, we get a preseason win against the San Jose Sharks and the Vancouver Canucks. So, our team's looking relatively decent. Shootout win against the Edmonton Oilers, against the Arizona Coyotes, an overtime loss. Okay, let me guess, Dustin Brown scored the overtime goal. Imagine if he goes to Arizona and has a 50-goal season. Oh, I'd be so pissed off. So we actually in preseason we did a very good job, 5-0-1 in preseason, but it's preseason, so it means fuck all. So let's take a look at our roster. Let's go to roster moves. We can have a look. So roster moves. Let's look position by position. All right. So, players, yeah, so, 93, 90, 81, Brian Boyle's dropped to an 81. Are you kidding me? Brian Boyle, I signed you at an 83 because I needed you to play as an 83, not as an 81. I've got plenty of 81s on this roster, lad. Oh, jeez. So, centre core's dropped massively. Okay, so Tanner Pearson's back at an 84. Oh, Mercer's gone up to an 83. Awesome, I might actually play him. I'll either play him on the third line or the first line. Toulouse, DiFolino, Larson. So we've got a lot of left wingers there. Kemp, Gordon, Nolan. I would like Gordon to come up. Right wingers, Toffoli's at an 87. Lewis at an 83. Purcell, 83. Clifford, 81. Joris is at an 80, so we could always bring him up as well. Defenseman, Doughty, Muzzin, Martinez, McNabb, Green, Forbort, Trotman. Okay, so Forbort's at an 83. Gravel's at an 80 as well. We'll leave him one more year in the minors, I think. And hopefully he'll get some more playing time. And goaltenders, we've got Zach Cover, 78. Right. So, if we go to the left wingers, we could probably send some of these down. So, Larson, you can get sent down. There you go. So, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got Foligno as another backup. Nice. Right wingers, I'd like to bring up Boyd Gordon. Oh, he's a left winger, is he? All right, okay. Boyd Gordon, I'd like to bring you up. Thank you. Centers, I don't think I have anybody. I'm really upset Brian Boyle has dropped. That's kind of irritated me quite a lot. Right, so if we go best lines for now, just take a look at this in terms of lines. So we have Pearson, Kopitar, Toffoli, interesting lineup. Bergenheim, Carter, Purcell, right? Mersch, Shaw, Foligno. So Shaw is a depth forward, so we're actually going to put Brian Boyle on the third line. He's a third checking line forward, third scoring line forward, and a third checking line forward. Is Trevor Lewis a third checking line? Yes, he is. Okay, so Mercer playing on the fourth line. And then, okay, so that's not the best. That bottom six depth is disgusting, but who knows? Right, Jake Muzzin. I'm going to put Martinez back up there, I think. We'll stick Martinez up there. McNabb, Forbort, he shoots left, so that's hot. That's fine. He's a top four defenseman, potentially. So that's good. I'm happy with that. And then goalies, we'll stick Jonathan Quick in goal. Nice. So let's just check the free agents once more, just to see if there's anything we're interested in. Because there might be somebody that we can go, oh, I'm going to pick you up. Because you're relatively decent and you're not asking for too much money. So Eric Howlett is still there, but he wants a little bit too much money for me. He's a restricted free agent as well, so we'll actually have to give up a draft pick for him. So I'm not interested in signing him then. Other than that, there's just defensemen really and wingers, which we don't really need. So okay, nothing too crazy going on in free agency this time. Fair enough. So I'm going to be very mixed. I think this team will have a very similar rating to last year, if you ask me. We haven't really improved that much. That's the problem. Right. So concessions, repair. Basically just repair everything. Oh shit! What'd I do? I backed out, didn't I? Bollocks. Right, so we'll finish off by repairing all of these, and then I think that'll be the end of the episode once we get to the start of the season against not against the Edmonton Oilers, but whoever we're against. Repair. So we have quite a lot of money, so provided we just repair everything. They haven't asked us to upgrade anything. We need to upgrade the club seats in the off-season, don't we? That would help. There we go. Executive suites. There you go. Just repair everything, really. So everything's being repaired. We've got loads of budget still, I think. Nice. Okay. Might have to upgrade some stuff later on. So let's go to the first game of the season. Wow, we were best in our division in the preseason. So that's pretty good going. Yeah, we do have... Our first game is against the Edmonton Oilers. Okay. Right. Salary cap compliant. We are salary cap compliant, which is fine. Waivers are in effect. No problem. I'm fine with that. We've got some depth players, so it's all good. Right, Antonio Rain won their first game of the season. So, the start of the next episode, we'll probably play the first 20 games of the season or so, and we begin with the Edmonton Oilers. Okay, so this will be the end of this episode then. What do you think about the moves that I made? Do let me know. Do feel free to tell me that I'm an awful GM and I've done a crap job. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share, or watch some of my other videos. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.